Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. I wanted to first apologize for this video going up late. I haven't done that in a while actually, but I am really excited because we are traveling right now. So the reason why this is late is because I just didn't have internet to upload it.
But out of all the scratches, there's a cut that bleeds the worst. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first.
This is probably my favorite spread or painting in this journal or sketchbook, paint book, sketchbook so far. I really enjoy the trees, the front ground, the texture that I created. This is probably, like I said, my favorite, and I am really glad that I recorded it. A lot of times I don't, so I got lucky with this one.
I'm afraid that in the end you're more than I deserve. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. In this cold and misty world, would you be my little light? Just for atmosphere,
I have made it halfway through this sketchbook, filled with good and not so good paintings. Either way, good or not so good, it doesn't really matter because it's been a lot of practice and a lot of fun.
Every time I count my blessings, I count you first.
I have followed along with some YouTube videos and some Skillshare classes. I enjoyed them, however, I do prefer to paint from photos. A few times I have done the class and then redone it just so I could put my spin on it. It's like I couldn't put my spin on it until I figured out how they did everything, and then I was like, I think I want to do this differently. Which that's good because that means that I'm creating my own style and I'm figuring out what I like and what I don't like. And again, it's all about practice. And with practice, I become more comfortable with my supplies. So I am more comfortable with controlling my paint, and I'm more comfortable with my brushes. And of course, I'm more confident with what I put down on the paper.
As if I lose a part of me, the places I'll no longer be, the people I'll no longer see. Truth be told, I want to be with you. No one can do the things you do. My heart's a cloud that you see through. In a world of lies, you're shining true. Adventure is out there. I will not be scared, no. Adventure is calling. Instead of falling, I'll be prepared.
All right, so let's talk about traveling instead of art for a second. And you can just watch me paint. So like I said, we are on the move. My husband has a little bit of break in projects, I would say. So he's a computer software engineer, and he is off of a project and on what they call the bench. So he is doing self-study. With self-study, you don't need amazing internet connection, and so he can do that in the RV. So that's what we're doing. We are trying to do everything as normal as I guess we can do, just to see if we could actually continue with this lifestyle. So I want to keep recording videos and posting online, and he obviously needs to do his work, just like I do. So, and of course, the kids, I can't forget about them. I'm still homeschooling them. We brought all their materials with us, and they seem to be comfortable with it so far. We don't have, at the house, we never had like an actual desk and a space for them anyway, so for them to do homeschool on a bed or outside was nothing new to them, so they've adjusted really well. And to be honest, I'm really impressed with how flexible my kids are, and I'm sure that anyone would say that, but they just seem to be so flexible, which is really nice. But we are traveling to warmer weather, and with that, we're trying to find different places that we can actually stay and be able to wash our clothes, stay and be able to have internet, and make sure that when my husband does need really good internet, we have it. Just little things like that. So it takes some planning. I wouldn't say that it's harder in any way. It just takes more planning. So that's actually what we're going to be doing after I finish this voiceover. I need to talk to him about where we're moving to next. We're staying in this it's a state park for 3 days, and then we're headed east. So we've already been as far west as we're going to go. You'll see all about this next week. But we will be heading east, and we just need to make sure that we have pretty good internet connection, and we need to wash our clothes. So those are the important bits. Anyway, I am really excited to continue moving and checking out new places. We will have to be back to Colorado mid-March because of a few, what should I say? We are getting a new panel in our RV, so we have to be back to drop off our RV for that, and so we'll be back in the house. And I know many of you have emailed me, and I've tried to get back to everyone that has asked, but I am going to be opening the shop back up. I will have that up mid-March, so if there's anything that you were wanting or that you really liked, you could always check out my Instagram, because that is going to be probably the first place that I alert people. The second place will be on YouTube, or the best place, if you really want to know all the ins and the outs, would be my newsletter. I will be letting them know the exact date that I plan to launch the shop, and then eventually I will get it over to Instagram and to YouTube. So anyway, here is my finished piece. Like I said, I really, really enjoy this painting. I actually want to paint it large. So I hope you are having a great week, and until next time, I'll see ya.
In this cold and misty